Hi all, this is video number 3. In this we are going to be accessing the server. When a client wants to start using a server service, the client must first obtain a ticket. The client composes a request to send TGS sealed with TGS key. That is, it consisting of a server name, which consists of TGS ticket and authenticator. This TGS ticket and authenticator, which consists in the server name, which is sealed with a session key. TGS response. TGS decrypts a ticket using the secret key and inside the TGS session key. The TGS decrypts authenticator using the session key. That is, TGS decrypts a ticket using the secret key and inside the TGS session key. The TGS decrypts the authenticator using the session key. The TGS checks to make sure login names and client addresses and TGS server names are all okay. It checks whether login names are same with the client addresses and server names are all okay. Then TGS makes sure that authenticator is recent. Next we have a TGS response. Once everything is checked out, the TGS, it builds a ticket for a client and requests a server a ticket is sealed with a server key. Once everything is okay, it builds a ticket for a client, requested a client ticket to be sealed with a server key. It creates a session key. It seals the entire message. With the TGS session key and sends it to the client. It seals the entire message with the TGS session key and sends it to the client. The client accesses the server. The client now decrypts the TGS response using the TGS session key. The client now decrypts the TGS response using the TGS session key. The client now has a session key for use with a new server. The ticket to use within the server. The client now decrypts the TGS response using a TGS session key. The client now has a session key for use within the server with a new server. The ticket to use with a server. The client can contact a new server using the same format using to access the TGS. When we see this image, it is a ticket exchange. Kerberos ticket. First, user logins to gain network access. I'm the user, since I'm the user, need to add ticket from a TGT. When there's a TGT, if you can decrypt the response within the password. The key distribution, the KDS, consists of authentication service and ticket granting services. Here the ticket granting services give me the ticket. In return, it gives a service ticket. Within the service ticket, you are going to have authentication of the client. Client say to authenticate me. Then that establish the client server session from the network services. Hence, why we need two services. First phase used for user authentication using the ID and password. The second is the third phase. First is user authentication using ID and password. Second and third phase may continue several times with the same TGT granted by the first phase. In the absence of this additional phase, for each services, user needs to authenticate itself by using its password. Once the intruder gets a first session key, it can continue doing malicious work throughout the session. That's why life and timestamp are mentioned. In absence of this additional phase, for each services, the user needs to authenticate itself by using its password. Once the intruder gets the first session key, it can continue doing malicious works throughout the session. That's why life and timestamp are mentioned. Application of Kerberos consisting of Windows servers uses Kerberos as a primary authentication protocol. A Telnet/FTP file transfer protocol uses Kerberos, whereas Windows server uses Kerberos as a primary authentication protocol. Telnet and FTP uses Kerberos. And it is used for authentication of web services, authenticating email, client and servers. Hence, we have comparison between version 4 and version 5. The version 4 consisting of environmental drawbacks, the encryption system dependence, internet protocol dependence, message format, ticket lifetimes, authentication forwarding and inter-realm authentication. There are major four attacks on Kerberos. KDC security, availability, replay attacks, and password guessing attacks. There are four source attacks. The first one is KD security, availability, replay attacks, and password guessing attacks. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.